Welcome to the Legalpreneur Podcast. I'm your host, Andrea Sager, founder and CEO of Legalpreneur Inc. As a serial entrepreneur and someone that works exclusively with small business owners legally protecting their business, I'm dedicated to covering common legal issues faced by business owners, providing you with the business knowledge you need to catapult your business's growth and showing you just how some of the world's most elite entrepreneurs have handled these legal and business issues themselves. In true attorney fashion, the information in this episode is not legal advice. This is for informational purposes only, and you should always consult with your attorney before implementing any of the information in the show. Hey there, welcome back to another episode of the Legalpreneur Podcast. I'm really excited for today's episode because I'm going to be talking about what has been saving me the past couple of months, which is my morning routine. But before we get into that, Legalpreneur Live, you guys, it is happening in less than 4 months, and our VIP tickets will sell out way before. Like, we have a limited number of tickets, and like there's a number of benefits to being VIP instead of general admission or digital pass holders. And the number one benefit is having the chance to meet all of our amazing speakers at our VIP mixer. We're about to make another big speaker announcement, but for now we have announced Allie Webb, founder of Drybar, Danielle Canty, co-founder of Boss Babe, and Pollyanna Reed. She writes for Forbes, like all these amazing publications, and she's a celebrity ghostwriter. She's actually ghostwriting my book, I'm Not a Celebrity, but she's badass, and I was like, I want to work with you and your team. So luckily, she agreed to work with me and she agreed to speak at Legalpreneur Live. And so I am incredibly excited for you guys to hear from all of these amazing women and all of our amazing speakers. I can't wait to make our next announcement, which is coming very soon. But get your tickets now. If you are thinking about the VIP option, like just hurry up because those tickets are going to sell out. Okay, so besides Legalpreneur Live, we have so many things going on, and it's allowing me to truly step into that CEO role because it's like, oh, we have this going on. And so I'm a CEO. I'm making sure everything's getting done, and I've been pulled in a million different directions, and that's business. And then we have like my personal life, which we all know has been like a shit show. Not a shit show, but just very, a lot going on. So the one thing that has saved me over the past, especially several months, is my morning routine. And everybody has their own morning routine. And I'm not here to say, hey, you need to do my morning routine. I just want to talk about the importance of having a morning routine. Because there are days when I would wake up and I literally would roll out of bed and get on a phone call 5 minutes later. Like I'd get up, pee, brush my teeth, get a drink of water, and hop on a phone call. And then I realized, really probably early this year, because I had going through pitching investors and all that stuff, I was like, okay, that doesn't work anymore. Like, I got to get some more energy before I start my day. And I was like, okay, you know what? Let me get up with more time. Let me do this. Let me do that. So actually implementing a morning routine, and I don't like get up and check these boxes. I'm like, okay, I did this, check. I did this, check. I get up and I'm like, okay, what is going to make me feel and have more energy? Be at that higher vibration to where I'm operating at a high capacity, because when you're a high performer, you have to operate at a high level and you have to be able to get all these things done throughout the day for many days. So my morning routine is one thing that has saved me. And I'm going to share with you my morning routine specifically, but I don't want you to think I'm here to say, hey, you need to follow my morning routine. I just want you to realize that you probably need a morning routine. If you were like me, rolling out of bed or just getting up and immediately doing what you were going to do for the day, it may have been leaving you feeling drained, because that's what it was doing to me. I was like, how am I like surviving these days? Like, I need some more energy. So my morning routine, what I have been doing. Number one, I've been meditating more. And I feel like I say this a lot where I'm like, oh, I used to think it was dumb, or I didn't think it actually would do anything. But I remember always hearing other entrepreneurs talk about meditating, or high performers talk about meditating. I'm like, I just don't get how that would work. And I remember a couple of years ago, it was exactly, I think 3 years ago. Yeah, it was right at 3 years ago when I first joined Chris Harder's mastermind. Jay Shetty came in, we met Jay Shetty. He came and talked to us, and he talked about how he meditated for 2 hours every morning. I can't meditate for 2 hours every morning. And I don't know many people that can. And I just remember thinking, oh, that's like so unrealistic. I can't, if I'm not going to meditate for 2 hours, then it's not going to be beneficial, blah, 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 blah. So I put it off meditating for a long time. And then I read Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself by, I think is that Dr. Joe Dispenza? I'm pretty sure that's who it is. And he talks a lot about meditating to retrain your subconscious. Well, I don't know why I kept putting it off, putting it off, putting it off. And then finally, I think I was to the point where I was just going through so much shit and I was like, okay, I got to do something. Let me try this meditating thing. And I didn't know how to just like meditate. And I still don't just know how to like sit there and breathe. Which I mean, I can sit there and breathe, but my mind wanders. And they say like, if that happens, that's okay. Just like focus on your breathing. But what works for me is pulling up our handy dandy phone and going to YouTube and typing in guided meditation. And I just pick one every single morning. 10 minutes, 20, 30 minutes. I don't think I've done one more than 45 minutes. And there are some where you can listen to it at night. I haven't quite yet made it there. I think eventually I probably will make it there. But right now, I do anywhere between normally 10 to 30 minutes. This week, I've done like guided meditation on surrendering and letting go, detaching. I do anxiety meditations, like anything and everything. Being your highest self, highest vibration. I do quantum leap meditations. Like all these guided meditations have been so incredibly helpful. And just the fact that I like have something in the morning to just like reset and up my energy, even though you're just like laying there, or I lay, sometimes I sit, you're just there. And I cannot tell you guys how much this has benefited me over the past several months. I get up, I pee, I brush my teeth, and then I meditate. And it has been so amazing. And then, especially over the past month, really what I've done. So I did work out with a trainer. I've done that pretty consistently over the past year, but really over the past month, my thing has just been getting outside and walking. I'm like, I need sunshine. I want this vitamin D, and I'm just going to get outside and walk. So that's what I've been doing almost every morning. Actually, I say almost every morning. I didn't do it this morning, but probably 5 days a week, I get out and walk. And partly because where I'm living, there's just beautiful, like so many trails and people everywhere. And it's just like being out and around these people. I'm like, oh, I feel so cool because I'm like actually out in nature. I'm walking. I don't know. It was such a foreign concept to me a long time ago. Like, who gets out and walks? Like, you just go to the trail and run. But I don't even run. I literally just walk. Sometimes I'll listen to ebooks. Sometimes I'll listen to music, just depending on what kind of mood I'm in. And I don't put myself on a set schedule. Like, I will say, not 7 days a week. I don't meditate. If I have my kids, I usually don't because they wake me up. And then it's like, okay, let's go, 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 go. Sometimes I will come home and still meditate after I drop them off at school. But I'm just saying, like, I'm not 7 days a week. I have to do this every single morning. But most mornings, this is my routine. And for some reason, like, it's so funny to me because this was not a thing. Like, this was not a thing to me. I always heard about people meditating and I always heard how it could help people. But, you guys, the shit works. It actually works. So I'm not here to say, hey, you need to meditate every morning or hey, you need to go on a walk every morning. I'm just here to say you need a morning routine. If you are feeling like you need some more energy, if you need a change, like implement a morning routine. Hopefully it's helpful. I love my morning routine now. Like I do feel it is essentially a ritual for me. I am like, okay, I gotta get up, I gotta pee, gotta meditate, I'm gonna go for my walk. And then I come home and I work. And it's great. Let me know what your morning routine is. I want to hear from you guys. Shout me out on the gram at the Legalpreneur. at Andrea Sager Law. Let me know. And go buy your ticket to Legal Preneur. All right, you guys. I'll see you next time. Here at Legalpreneur, we're committed to providing a supportive legal community for all business owners. I know how scary the legal stuff can be. If you found this information helpful, I would be so grateful if you could share it with a fellow business owner. And quite frankly, it doesn't cost anything to rate, review, or subscribe to the show. Your support helps me reach more listeners, which allows me to support more business owners in their entrepreneurial journey. Have any questions or comments about the show? Feel free to drop me a line on Instagram. I promise I read all of the messages and comments. And if you want to be a guest on the show or know someone that would make a great guest, simply fill out our application form and a team member will reach out if we think it's a good fit. I'll see you in the next episode.